Hi guys, it's Megan from Made for Mermaids again, and today we are talking about all the supplies you need to sew up the Lana Bra. So we went over measuring ourselves and also sizing, and now we're going over all the supplies that you need. So the first thing that you need is a main fabric. Now you can use any 4-way stretch knit fabric. It does need to be knit. You can use all sorts of different kind of fabrics depending on what you like. You can use cotton lycra, jersey, double brush poly, mesh, really anything that has a good 4-way stretch and recovery you can use. So this is a jersey and cotton lycra, Lana. This one and this one are also cotton lycra. This one has the optional cut and sew foam, and this one is just cotton lycra. You can also use galloon lace or double scalloped lace that looks like this, which is really pretty. You can also use lace yardage if you want, if you can't find the galloon lace. But these ones just make gorgeous bras. I have 2 of those here. You can also use any kind of athletic knit, swim knit. This is a supplex. You can use circular knit. You can use all different kinds of knits. You can also use Scuba Fabrics, and this will give you a little bit more structure with something like a scuba, which is what all of these are. Super pretty. And then here is a mesh with the baby doll hack that I also really love. So that was for the main fabric. Now for the lining fabric, you can use all of those same fabrics. You can just use the exact same fabric that you use for the main fabric to line. Like this one here, and this one. If you do want more support, you can use a couple different things. So you can use some power mesh or power net, and it looks like this. And it does stretch both ways, but it stretches more horizontally. You can get this in several colors. Here's a black one. And typically I found that power net is more sturdy than power mesh. You can also use a tech sheen, which that's what this is. It's also very tight. This might be even a little tighter than the power net, especially horizontally. It does not have as much stretch. And you can also use cut and sew foam, which looks like this. Now, if you don't like the feeling of any of these fabrics on your body, you can interline with them and use a different lining so the power mesh or the net isn't actually touching you, and you would just use the instructions for the cut and sew foam with the layers of this in your lining. Now, the thing you need to know about is if you're using those supportive fabrics, they not only support, but they're going to minimize. Because they're holding you in, they're going to make your bra fit tighter than you would the normal bra because they don't have as much stretch. So the cut and sew foam does not have as much stretch vertically, and neither do the power mesh or tech sheen. So know you're going to get a minimizing effect if you use those fabrics. Now you can avoid that with some sizing. You can size up your cup so it's not minimizing you or holding you in as much. Some people like that, some people don't. It's not going to lift you up. It's going to support and it's going to hold you in, which is really nice, but some people might not like that. They get the two confused. The lift and the support minimizing is a little bit different. So think about if you wanted something in a sports bra to hold you in and hold you up, those are the kind of fabrics that you use. Now the cut and sew foam is more going to give you coverage, so nothing's peeking through. That type of coverage. It's not going to give you a whole bunch of lift. You can see there is, you know, a little padding in there, but it's especially compared to the lace option, or even just lined with the jersey. This is going to give you a little more oomph, but it is more difficult to sew. Now, the findings. You can buy, which lots of shops have, and I'll have some linked below, soft bra kits that either just have the findings or that even have all your fabric. And these are so nice because you don't have to think about anything. Everything that you need is already in this kit. So it comes with your fabric, your lining fabric, all of your findings, everything you need is in this little kit. Because everything you need is in here, I'm just going to open it and show you. So you do need to finish your neckline and armholes. You need to have 3/8 inch elastic. You can also use fold over elastic if you want to finish it with that. You can see I've done that on this one. If you're doing the lace option, you do need to have the 3/8 inch picot elastic for this. Since you can't enclose this lace edge, you can't use fold over elastic. So that is right here. So you either need, and these are plush back. That's what I prefer since it's on your body. It feels nicer with the plush. You can find it not plush as well. So you need the elastic to finish the neckline and the armhole. Again, you can either use the 3/8 inch picot elastic for any of the knit options and the galloon lace option. If you're just using knits, then you can also use fold over elastic to finish the neckline and the armhole. Now you also need band elastic. So you're going to need a 1/2 inch band elastic. It's going to look just like the picot except a little bit thicker. Now if you want to get even thicker of a band elastic, you can do that. You can find these in a lot of thickness or a lot of widths. So you can get 5/8, you can get 1 inch, whatever you want. You might just need to add a little bit to your bottom pieces to flip it so it's not too short there. Now you also need strap elastic. So strap elastic is different than the picot neckline elastic and the band elastic. I know it's confusing, but they're all different widths. So the neckline and the armhole are 3/8. The bottom is a little wider at a 1/2 inch, and then the strap elastic, I like 1/2 inch strap elastic. Again, you can get this in different widths. You can get these, let's see, what's this one? This is a 3/4 inch. So you can find this in thicker widths if you need that. And one side is plush that goes on your body and the other is not. So you also need strap elastic. And then you need your rings and sliders. This is what's going to make your adjustable straps. So you need to get the same width rings and sliders as you get your strap elastic. So if you get 1/2 inch strap elastic, you need 1/2 inch rings and sliders. If you get the 3/4 inch straps, you need 3/4 inch rings and sliders. Then the last thing you need is a back closure. Now if you are cups A through C, then you just need 2 rows. If you are cups D through G, 3 rows. That's what it's made for. But know that you can use any width that you want. You can very easily cut your bra down or make it wider. So on some of these, I have the 3 row. And on other ones, I have the 2 row. It's really easy to customize for whatever size you like or that you can find. Now, optionally, you can also use a little bit of channeling, which this comes in a lot of these kits, the soft bra kits that I found, or you can use some 1/4 inch flat elastic to add a little bit of support to your cup. Now, that's completely optional. You don't have to add this. You don't need it. It's just if you want to cover the seam or you want a little bit more support, you can add that elastic. Now, that's all the supplies that you need. So you need a main fabric, you need a lining fabric, and then you need the findings, which were the neckline and armhole elastic, the band elastic, strap elastic, the rings and sliders, and then the back closure. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below or ask in our Facebook group, and we would love to help you. Bye.